Likewise, Sighatul Quran, the way the words of the Quran, the form of the words of the Quran. Of course, a few examples before I finish, because alhamdulillah, we still have live stream of Taraweeh here in the masjid. The word Malik, if you notice, in Surah Yusuf alayhi salam, the word Fir'aun is not utilized for the king of Egypt, even though, generally speaking, the king of Egypt is referred to as Fir'aun. The king of Egypt is referred to as Malik. So throughout Surah Yusuf, the king of Egypt is referred to as Malik and not as Fir'aun. But when the story of Musa alayhi salam is mentioned, the king of Egypt is mentioned as Fir'aun. Why this distinction? If you ask Egyptologists, they will tell you that during the period when Yusuf alayhi salam entered Egypt, the Hyksos ruled northern Egypt, and they would not refer to their kings as Fir'aun, meaning an exact, precise description just by one word. Likewise, in the same chapter, the word Ba'ir is used for beasts of burden. Ba'ir. Ba'ir can refer to a donkey or to a mule or to any beast of burden. It's a generic word, but the word Naqa or Jamal is not used. Again, Egyptologists will tell you the reason being, in that period of time when Yusuf alayhi salam entered Egypt, the camel was not made into a domestic animal which was used for these types of things. Meaning such preciseness in the Quran. Likewise, in Al-Quran Al-Kareem, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us how Fir'aun addressed Haman. Haman was the chief architect. Fir'aun addresses him and says, فَأَوْقِدْ لِي يَا هَامَانُ عَلَى الطِّينِ. Now, firstly, the word Haman. In the Old Testament, the word Haman is used for the king of, the minister of the king of Babylon in Iraq from a previous age, from the time of Ibrahim alayhi salam. But the word Haman in the Quran is used for the chief architect. So if the Quran was plagiarized from the Old Testament, then the Quran would have referred to as Haman as the minister of Nimrud, but instead he is referred to as the architect of Fir'aun. But if you ask Egyptologists again for the meaning of the word Haman, you will find that they will tell you, because hieroglyphics are a discovery that was made when the Rosetta Stone was found. So when Napoleon entered Egypt in 1797, his army found a stone which is known as the Rosetta Stone. From the Rosetta Stone, they deciphered hieroglyphics. When the British defeated Napoleon, one of the things that they took from him was the Rosetta Stone. So the Rosetta Stone is found in London. But when they deciphered hieroglyphics, from that, in encyclopedias, you'll find that the word Haman, according to Maurice Bucaille, the word Haman is specific for the chief architect. Likewise, in this verse, when Fir'aun addresses Haman, he says, فَأَوْقِدْ لِي, make a fire, awqid, to fuel a fire, عَلَى الطِّينِ, upon mud. So people today, they ask, how were the pyramids made? Just from this wording of the Quran, we understand that the pyramids were made from mud. Meaning, people ask, how were they able to transport boulders so huge from one location to another location and be able to build huge pyramids? The response is very simple, that they transported the mud, and with the mud, meaning if you make a cube from wood, you place mud into the wood and you bake the mud, a stone is made. So this is how the pyramids were made, by transporting the mud to the location, which is easier than transporting the boulders or huge bricks.